Yeah, you might have seen the last example. Now we'll move on and solve few more illustrations. Let's say like this. If you're having a block, listen, here also we'll attach one more block. Block A, block B and block C. This block is moving upward with 10 meter per second and this block is moving downward with 6 meter per second. Find out the velocity of the block C. Wait, you can try this problem by the previous formula using these two velocities and then this one. You can try this one. You can pass the screen and you can try this one. Not at all a problem. You can note the question and you can solve this one. Now listen, one more alternative way I'll teach you, which goes like this. Same to same concept, same one which we have analyzed previously, but in a little different way. There are two blocks which we have taken. And this length from here to here, we have taken this one as x1. The length from here to here we have taken as x2. And this is a pulley which can be moving upward. Focus carefully. Whatever happens, the concept in this pulley block system is only one thing, that is the length of the string should not change. Length of the string should not change. Already we have derived the formula also. Block A, block B, and you note this one as pulley, and the pulley is moving upward with a velocity of P, and let's say this is coming down with a V, velocity of A, and we are interested in finding the velocity of B. We want to find out this one. Now what you do, the length of the string is not supposed to change. The length of the string is not supposed to change. The length of the string is supposed to be fixed the same. This method, this kind of analysis, whatever now I'm going to deal, this is called a point method. See, whenever the problem, if you might have tried this one by a normal method, you might have realized this problem gets tougher if there were few more pulleys and few more strings and few more blocks. So this kind of analysis will make you easier. Point method. What does this method try to tell? Listen, mark all the points whether on the string, whether they are attached to the block, whether they are attached to the pulley. Mark all of them. Now focus on each point. In such a way that whether that point is trying to stretch the string or whether it is trying to compress the string, or whether it is trying to increase the length of the string or whether it is trying to decrease the length of the string. What you do here, now suppose this block is moving down with a velocity of A, only focus on this one. If this block is trying to come down, this point is being stretched. That means this is trying to increase the length of the string. So what you do, x1 plus x2 should be equal to constant. Obviously this is the length of the string, this should be equal to, this should not change, this should remain same. And when you differentiate this one, you get the velocities. That means sum of velocities along the string should be equal to 0. This, if it is trying to increase the length, keep positive. If it is trying to decrease the length, keep negative. This A point is being stretched, so you keep plus velocity of A. This pulley is moving upward. This point is also being pulled, or this point is trying to increase the length of the string, so plus Vp. This point is also trying to move up, plus Vp, and we want to find out the velocity of the B. We don't know this one. What you do? You write down whether it is trying to increase or decrease also you don't know. So you just keep plus. The answer will automatically check whether it is plus or minus. Should be equal to 0. This all should be taken care with the directions. Whether if it is trying to increase the length, then positive. If it is trying to decrease the length, it is negative. No, listen. In the previous problem, what happened? In the previous problem, we had got this one 6 meter per second, and this is hopefully 2 meter per second. Now this problem becomes very simple. 2 is trying to increase the length, so plus 2. 6 is also trying to increase this one, so plus 6. Plus 6. And this velocity of B, we have to find out, plus Vb should be equal to 0. What you got? 12 plus 2, Vb is equal to minus 14 meter per second. Minus 14 meter per second. This is what the answer previously we got, 14 meter per second. What does this minus signify? Minus doesn't signify upward, positive, downward, negative. Minus signifies this B is trying to decrease the length. Minus means decreasing the length. Positive means increasing the length. So as it is negative, this B is trying to move upward with a velocity of 14 meter per second. This is one more method, the same method which we use when the problem gets complicated. Minus 14 meter per second. Now get back to this problem using this point method. Generally we will use this point method only to analyze this kind of a problems. Now if you want to pause the screen and try, you can try by this point method. What does this point method say? Mark all the points. Mark all the points on the string. Then if that point is trying to increase the length of the string, then it is positive. If it is trying to decrease the length of the string, it is negative, and sum all the velocities and you will get 0. This is what the concept. This basic concept has come from the same, the length of the string remain constant. Now get back to this one. At 10 meter per second, when this block is moving upward with 10 meter per second, focus on this one. First we will count all the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There are 8 points. On the string, we have to apply this point method on the string. Now focus on this point. This point is trying to move up with 10 meter per second. As it is trying to decrease the length, you keep minus 10. Minus 10. This point is stationary. Why? Because this is attached to a pulley which is not at all moving up or down. So this is 0 plus 0 plus 0. What about this one? This block is coming down with 6 meter per second. So this complete pulley is moving down with 6 meter per second. That means this point and this point both are coming down. If this point is coming down, that means it is trying to stretch the length of the string. So plus 6, and this is also plus 6. And get back to this one. This pulley is not moving. This one is 0 plus 0 should be plus velocity of the C should be equal to 0. Sum all them. You need not to know whether it is positive or negative. The answer will automatically. Minus 10 and plus 12. So the answer is 2 plus Vc. So Vc is equal to minus 2 meter per second. What does this minus signify? Minus means it is trying to compress. That means this is trying to move upward with 2 meter per second. Now you can pass the screen and note it down.